Prince Charles reportedly spent millions on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in run-up to the royal split. Prince Charles reportedly spent millions on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in the last year. The Prince of Wales is said to have spent the money on them in the run-up to them stepping down as senior members of the royal family. What did Charles spend on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle? The Express reported that the official records for the accounts of Clarence House show the Prince spent £5.6 million in the past financial year on his sons and their wives. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's is $246k spent in the South African tour most expensive royal trip. There is no specific breakdown on how Prince Charles spent his money, but records show there was an increase in spending from the year before to the tune of 11%. A royal aide told the Daily Star that increased income and spending come from Prince's private Duchy of Cornwall. AD contacted Prince Charles's reps for additional comment. MP's comments on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Earlier this month, Liberal Democrat MP Norman Baker demanded that the couple pay back the reported £2.4 million they spent on renovations to Frogmore Cottage. The former Minister of State said that the couple can now certainly afford it thanks to the new deal with Netflix. The couple reportedly signed a £74 million deal with the streaming giant Netflix to produce programs for it. Subsequent reports reveal that Harry and Meghan had repaid the cost of renovations. Duchess of Sussex's political ambitions. Last week, reports claim Meghan has political ambitions. The strange Duchess of Sussex is reportedly considering running for the president in the United States. A source told Vanity Fair one of the reasons she was so keen not to give up her American citizenship was so she had options to go into politics. I think if Meghan and Harry ever give up their titles, she would seriously consider running for the president. The Queen upset with Prince Harry over political comments. The Queen reportedly feels upset with Prince Harry over him speaking out on the subject of US politics. Buckingham Palace has reportedly made it clear it is unhappy with Prince Harry's latest political move. Recently, Prince Harry, alongside Meghan Markle, chose to speak out in a video message to the US citizens. In the video, they urged people to reject hate speech and vote in the country's upcoming presidential election. Royal expert Richard Miniotz, a journalist for the Montecito Journal, told Access Hollywood, particularly would caution Prince Harry as Queen Elizabeth's grandson because royal members do not talk about political activities or political things publicly, particularly criticizing them, and this has not gone down well in England. What did Meghan and Harry say? Speaking in the video message, Meghan said, "We are just 6 weeks out from election day and today is National Voter Registration Day. Every 4 years we're told the same thing. This is the most important election of our lifetime." This one is. That is really a double whammy for both Harry and Meghan. When we vote, our values are put into action, our voices are heard. Your voice is a reminder that you matter. Harry followed up with, "This election, I'm not able to vote in the United States, but many of you know I have not been able to vote in the UK my entire life. As we approach this November, it is vital that we reject hate speech, misinformation, and online negativity." Prince Harry, slammed for being an obedient, nodding husband to Meghan Markle, should put foot down. Prince Harry was recently slammed for seemingly agree with everything that Meghan Markle wants. Last week, the couple made headlines after they released a statement about the upcoming elections. Even though Prince Harry and Markle didn't reveal the name of the candidate they were supporting, it seemed evident they're backing Joe Biden. While speaking on talk radio, royal commentators Dan Booton and Don Newsom reacted to the comments that Prince Harry made. "I say that for the moment, Harry remains the obedient, nodding wannabe first man. He's chipping in on Meghan Markle's pet projects, perfectly scripted wokeism, British princely charm." But what happens when Prince Harry actually stands up to Meghan Markle for the first time? What happens when Harry says, "No, Meghan, I'm actually going to put the sanctity of the institution that I was brought up in first"? I actually shudder to think what would happen because I can't imagine Meghan would take it very well, Booton said. Newsom replied by saying that she doesn't think Prince Harry would stand up to Markle on the issue of becoming too political. After all, the Duke of Sussex is allegedly the very definition of a henpecked husband. "I never wanted to say this, and I wanted to say it was 6 or 1.5 dozen of the other." Booton replied by saying that he thinks Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are as bad as each other. During the recent statement, Markle said the upcoming elections are the most important election of their lives. Every 4 years we're told the same thing, that this is the most important election of our life, but this one is. When we vote, our values are put into action and our voices are heard, she said. This election I'm going not being able to vote in the US, but many of you may not know I have not been able to vote in the UK my entire life. As we approach this November, it is vital that we reject hate speech, misinformation and online negativity, Prince Harry said. As a member of the royal family, Prince Harry wasn't allowed to share his political opinions publicly, but now that he and Markle are no longer considered as working royals, they seem free to talk about politics in the United States. New details from Prince Harry's private birthday celebration revealed Archie has special participation. Prince Harry reportedly had a private and intimate birthday celebration on his 36th birthday. Weeks after the bash, OK magazine is sharing details on how the Duke and Duchess of Sussex celebrated the former's special day. According to a source, the couple's son, Archie, also had special participation because he sang the happy birthday song for his dad. Meghan surprised Harry with an assortment of gifts and even baked him a gluten-free vegan cake after dinner. She and Archie sang happy birthday and the household staff chimed in. Harry thought it was very sweet and festive, the source said. Despite the fun celebration, the source claimed it is still a far cry from Prince Harry's previous birthdays. Normally, Harry spends his birthday at Buckingham Palace with his dad, Prince Charles, as well as Duchess Camilla and Queen Elizabeth. It was very emotional for him not being able to do that this year, but he did get the chance to catch up with them on the phone, and that brightened the mood, the source said. Prince William also allegedly called the Duke of Sussex on his birthday, and the latter could not help but ask why the former snubbed Markle in his birthday greeting. During the chat, William brought up the alleged dig and insisted that he and his wife, Duchess Kate, meant no disrespect by not including Meghan in the photo and that it was not deliberate. Harry is usually someone that takes everything to heart, but that was all he needed to hear. After all, the two continued to exchange pleasantries and Harry enjoyed the rest of his special day, the source said.